Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to my beautiful rideshare revolutionaries. It's me, Gio, the leader of the rideshare revolution, the rideshare rockstar, the captain of the 2K club, and the realest, the funniest, the handsomest, and the beardedest driver on YouTube. And I was getting a little bit of heat from, I don't think this person's even a subscriber of mine, but they were saying, how come you don't show how you make your money? You just show it. Well, I have shown that multiple times. But if y'all want more detail, then we'll go into more detail, because that's what we do around here. Alright, so first things, I guess we have to talk about, I have not been employing my pivot strategy as much lately because of the construction on Lakeshore. So, like, before, what I usually did was, I would use my destination filters from here to McCormick Place and kind of just eat up the clock from maybe like 5:30 to 7, right? And I still do that. But because of the traffic in Chicago has been so bad that usually, like today, I'll tell you, I'll explain a bit, but like my first ride today, I didn't use my first filter until after I had a long trip out to the suburbs because it was just a weird morning, and I'll go into detail about that. But the pivot strategy before Lakeshore was all getting worked on the way it is, I would usually after 7 a.m. I would take rides from up there or maybe around here and drop off at the loop and then just go back Lakeshore or go back on 90, right? I would turn the app off after drop off and then maybe spend 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes heading west or heading north and then just do a circuit unless I got a 45 plus with the surge. But things have been kind of different lately. The traffic has been so bad and the surges in effect are kind of all scattered more. So I'm kind of making like more money by just keeping the app on, and especially because I will lose time, because this used to save me time, but now because of the construction I'm losing time on Lakeshore. So now I'm just kind of dropping off the loop and then leaving the app on. So let me clear this off. But today was a weird day. I turned the app on today about 3:55, maybe 3:54, and it was very slow this morning. Oh crap! Sorry, this is going to. This has been coming up all the last couple days, where like the trip earnings aren't, or the trips aren't populating. I'm gonna have to close this. I figured out how to do it though. Okay, so that's today. See trips. Yeah, I like that the addresses aren't on the fare details anymore. So go ahead and share these trips with you shamelessly. Alright, so this is my first trip of today. I had the app on for, like 12-13 minutes before I got my first ping. This was a small trip, as you guys see there, $6. Didn't get my next ride for 30 minutes later, right? Yeah, check that out. So 4:54, so 2 ride requests in an hour. So I was getting a little concerned. I was like, this morning's gonna suck. And then, so I got this ride right here. This person was nice enough to leave a tip. Another very short ride. These things happen. In Chicago, I know, like, some of you will be like, hey, your average ride cost is not that high. I was like, well, some of these trips are short. Look at this one. This one was at 5. This one went all of 2 miles, and it made $4.20. These are all really short trips here. But no, okay, and let me explain this too. So today was probably the first morning in a very, very long time from 3:55 till about 9:40, I did not turn the app off at all. The app was on the entire time. I didn't pivot or anything. I was just like, I was letting the app lead the way, and I set the filter. I set the filter before this ride. Right here. Is that right? What did I set the filter for? I think I might have been. I think the filter was in effect for this one. Yeah, sorry. I set the filter about after I dropped off that last ride, and this one paid $12 for 25 minutes, right? And then I just started getting stacked pings after that. So I dropped off that one gentleman kind of south of the loop, as you guys saw, and then I ended up having a pretty lengthy pool here. This one was, I think, 5 pickups. Yeah, 5 total pickups for an hour. But the cool thing was, it actually took me. Most rides don't head that far north, as you guys can see there. Oh crap! Sorry. As you guys can see there, that if it doesn't zoom in. No, that's not what I want to do. That's what I want. Okay, sorry. That last ride up there where it ended, like I said, most rides in the morning don't take you in that direction. Most of them take you to the loop. So it was cool that I ended up that far northwest, because that's a perfect position to just get more rides, right? So that happened. And then I got this. This is the first surge ride I got the entire morning. And there was some pretty good surges today. So this was one of those times where, yeah, look at this, $26 for 18 minutes. Let's check this one out. That first surge was worth $16. It's a lot of money. And there was actually a second passenger that was supposed to be picked up, but she didn't. It took me like 12 minutes just to get to her, and she still didn't get to the car, so got the cancellation for that. Look at that, Uber took a hit on that one. And I've been keeping count on my trips this week, just like last time. So that happened, and then I got this ride. Okay, so I dropped off. Let me go into detail on this one. So I dropped off that one guy on the corner of like Washington, some other side street, and the city was still surging pretty heavily. So at this point, it was 8:30, and I told myself, and I said in the group chat, I'm gonna wait for a 45 plus or a good pool, right? Close out the morning strong. Literally, as soon as I sent that message, I got this request. I got this request, which paid $65 for 43 minutes. This was a damn good ride. But also, you know what? I'm a little confused as how the flat surge works for the multiplier, because when I got this request, the flat surge was $7.75, but the ride request did say 45 plus, so I knew there'd be a multiplier applied, right? So the flat surge was multiplied by 4. But as you guys see there, the surge came out to be a little over 2x. It would be like a 2.05 or something like that. So I don't know how to figure out these new flat surges when it's multiplied. If someone wants to clue me in how this works, I still don't know. Because the 7.75, that seems like it'd be a 1.6, 1.7 surge, and it turned out to be a 2x on the multiplier. So I don't know. I wish that's some info that I'd really love to be able to pass along to you guys, but I don't have it. That's one of the things that's really confusing about this flat surge, where they said this will like make things easier for the drivers, which we all know is complete bullshit. But this does not make sense to me. Like, while I do like the fact that it gets multiplied for longer rides, I'm just wondering what it would be in the first place, you know? So in that respect, I really missed the multiplier, because I was really good at figuring out what I was going to make before I dropped people off anyway. And then this was my last trip of the morning. I set my filter for O'Hare because I still had one left, and this was a short, a pretty okay trip going. I paid about $10, so yeah. That was my morning. This morning turned out to be much better than I originally thought, so I'm happy about that. Looking forward to seeing what the weekend brings, because as you guys can see here, total earnings, I'm at 1,035. I got 5 hours of driving time left, so definitely making that push for 2K. So I should be at like 1,130 before tomorrow. So 870 for 3 weekend days. It's definitely doable. Yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. I want to thank y'all for watching. Everyone, please stay safe, stay driven, stay classy, stay bearded, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.